37% of a stock's price performance is tied to its industry group. So here's how paying attention to sector rotations in the stock market can serve your portfolio. Today, we are talking about an important concept when it comes to investing: sector rotations. These occur when big money moves from one area of the market to another. So, for example, from growth stocks to defensive stocks, or from big tech to cyclicals. The current market may prefer large caps to small caps, or vice versa. Sector rotations can be sparked by changing economic conditions, fresh and exciting innovations, new developments in government policy, and more. Larger themes, such as the price of commodities or interest rates, can also come into play in determining how a sector performs. These shifts can take weeks or even months to develop and are key to identifying emerging leadership. Sector rotations will tell you what parts of the market are weakening and which are strengthening. They point the way to the areas of the market that you may want more or less exposure to at a given time. According to IBD founder William O'Neill's research, 37% of a stock's price performance is tied to its industry group, with an additional 12% tied to its overall sector's performance. There are 11 S&P 500 sectors, and IBD breaks them down further into 33 distinct sectors. Within those sectors, IBD further distinguishes them into 197 industry groups. It's crucial to know which group your stocks belong to and which ponds are best to be fishing in. A sector that's hot today may fall out of favor tomorrow, allowing another one to take its place. This can happen when investors decide to take profits and look for better places to put their money. After all, once a hot area of the stock market goes on a big run, investors soon become reluctant to continue buying at higher prices. So they eventually take profits and reinvest the money into another promising field at lower prices. Now, the most important question is, how do we spot sector rotations early enough to take advantage of the opportunity? To start, go to IBD data tables. Here, you will find IBD Smart NYSE and NASDAQ tables, which classify the 33 IBD sectors by performance. The Smart tables show how each sector has performed each day and year to date. Pay close attention to sectors moving into the top 6. Historically, that's where the most leading stocks are found. You can click on a sector to view the list of stocks in it. If a stock is strong enough to be an IBD sector leader, it will be displayed at the top. Next, you'll want to pay attention to industry group rankings. When using market search, you'll see what group a stock belongs to in the upper left corner, as well as that group's ranking. You can also go to the IBD Industry Group Rankings page to see a full list of how the industry groups stack up. This data is even more valuable because it shows the ranking of all 197 industry groups, plus their spots 3 and 6 weeks ago. One thing to note with the industry groups is that they are price weighted, so it's possible to have a very high price stock determining the success or failure of a whole group. Another key process to include in your regular stock market research is checking in on the various sector ETFs. This can give you much insight into leaders and laggards. Check the stock market data page of investors.com for charts of the major indexes and the 11 S&P sector funds for a visual assessment of sector performance. When one of these sector fund ETFs begins to go on a run or breaks out from an identifiable chart pattern, pay close attention. It could be getting ready to go on a big run. The key to making sense of sector rotations is to pay close attention to what the stocks in your own portfolio are doing. If the overall bull market is continuing to run, but your growth stocks aren't keeping up, then your portfolio may be telling you something. If the stocks you own in a particular area are suddenly undercutting key moving averages and hitting sell signals, then listen to that feedback and rotate out of those positions that aren't keeping pace with the uptrend. And also be sure to pore over IBD's Stock Market Today, Stock of the Day, and IBD 50 Stocks to Watch stories to find out which stocks are setting up and breaking out most often. Pay attention to these sectors or industry groups and look for patterns within these new breakouts. Like with most sports, the key is to keep your eye on the ball to win. With investing, think of the ball as big money. Keep your eyes peeled for where it's flowing and let the market tell you where to pivot to next.